What's up, everyone? The feeds finally came back after that awful drought. Not saying at all I had Big Brother withdrawal symptoms. I did. Hisam may be playing too hard, and Izzy's chaos seems to show no end in sight. We've got so much to talk about, so welcome to your live feed update. Okay, now right before we get started, if you are new around here, I would appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button and also hit the like button. That means a lot. It helps me with the YouTube algorithm, which is basically the Bermuda Triangle of YouTube, so hitting that like button helps me out so much. And also hitting the bell icon so you get notified every single time a brand new upload goes live on the channel. Okay, I'm going to need some more coffee before we jump into this one because... man, there's a lot in today's update. Alright, sit down, kids. Grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee. Grab yourself a little snack, a biscuit, or a scone, as you guys say in America. Anyways, let's jump right into it. If you all might have remembered, Hisam nominated Riley and Cameron for eviction. The live feeds went down for about 7 weeks as the veto competition took place, and they came back eventually. After, I believe it was 19 hours. 19 hours. And the winner of the power of veto is... Hisam. A massive congratulations to Hisam for sealing his own fate in the game by winning 3 competitions in a row out of 4 competitions so far. And I mean that. I mean the congratulations to him. I'm being sincere there. But he's played too hard, and it's going to come bite him in the arse, and we're going to get onto that a little bit later in the update. But anyway, Hisam has won the power of veto, which means he's controlling his own week. Let's cast our minds back to like these times when the HOH wins the veto as well, and they completely control the week. The best one in my eyes was when Jessica won it in Big Brother 21, and she put co-racists on the block, Jack and Mickey, and won the veto and said, "You're not going anywhere," and she sealed Jack's fate. That was beautiful. So, Hisam's target is Riley, but that doesn't necessarily mean that Riley is going home. Let's talk about that. Now, as of right now, there is starting to be a power struggle in the house because while Riley is Hisam's target, that's not necessarily who everybody wants to go. I think Cirie is starting to lean towards wanting Cameron to go. There's a lot of back and forth on this situation, a lot of confusion because there's a lot of talk, a lot of talking, guys. And I just, for me at this point, just on a personal level, what I want to happen on eviction night is the thing that benefits Cirie's game the most. Which, in my opinion, I think would be Cameron going. Because Riley has been... oh, God, Riley, wow, okay. Riley is... Riley's talking a lot and going all around. She's not a good Big Brother player, put it that way. She is not a good Big Brother player. Having said that, if Cirie can flip the vote and send Cameron home, that's a number for Riley. Because it feels like that side of the house is kind of decimated now. And then there's all these sub-alliances on the Professor's side of the house. You know, we had the Professors, then on top of that, it was the Professors, the Brown Sugar Babes, and then underneath that, now, the brand new one, Felicia and Cirie have got together and called themselves the Bookends, which I think is brilliant. I think Cirie is playing hard, but also she's got to remember this is week 2 of Big Brother. I saw somebody make the point that, you know, in Survivor, this would be halfway through at this point, which is crazy to think, but it's true. It would nearly be halfway, whereas with Big Brother, you know, we're barely scratching the surface right now. Only one person has been evicted, 1 ejection and 1 eviction. There's a long way to go. Nearly halfway through November until, if you want to win that money, you can leave that house. So just sometimes take stock. And I'm glad she's got Jared in there because I think Jared can realise that Cirie's getting a little bit antsy and wanting to go for it, which is understandable. She's a pro at these games. She's a veteran. But maybe cool it a little bit. But I have no doubt she can do that because she's a master of these kind of games. It feels like a very intense week right now because Hisam wants one thing, and then a lot of people are getting annoyed with Hisam right now because people feel like he's playing very, very hard and he's pushing for his agenda, which is great as a HOH, I've got to say, because I've campaigned for that for a long time. You know, what I don't agree with is when everybody underneath goes, oh, let's respect the HOH, let's do what the HOH wants. And I'm glad Sarie's going against that, because we never get that in modern day Big Brother. It's always do what the HOH wants. And also, Hisam's really pushing his agenda. Like, he really wants Riley gone, much to the detriment of anybody else's game. But he's using his HOH to better himself, which I respect the hell out of. Unfortunately, I don't think he's realising that it's rubbing people up the wrong way, and I think people are finding also that the way he talks to people is people don't like it, and he's made himself a target. Let's talk about that. Now, when I found out that Hisam had won the power of veto, I thought to myself, wow, he is going to Michael his way into jury by week 7 or 8, and I tweeted that as well. Shameless plug moment. Follow me on Twitter at TV Talks with Tom. And, you know, that classic person who wins all the comps, he's going to Derek X his way into the jury. He's going to Michael his way into jury. That might have been a little bit generous. Because all of a sudden, it's looking like Hisam might be out pre-jury. Corey and Jared had a massive conversation about how they can take out Hisam and who'd be the best person to do it. Sarie now wants Hisam gone, which I don't think is the best move for Sarie, because Sarie is a big character. She's a figurehead. It's Sarie Fields, for goodness sake, you know? And as long as there's the likes of Cameron in there, as long as there's the likes of... If she's taken out Cameron this week, she needs a person who is communally disliked in the house. Hisam would be that person. So taking Cameron and Hisam out back-to-back is going to put a bigger target on Sarie. Maybe she needs to take stock there and think keeping Hisam around for a little bit longer might help her further herself in the game. Because as long as Hisam is there, I think Sarie is going to be there as well. So we've got all these people. Izzy is spiraling, man. Izzy does not like Hisam at all. You know, she's making the point that he's using like inclusivity and, you know, integrity to better himself in the game. You know, he's things that are moral, he's using immorally to further himself, which is, I guess, a fair point. I saw a lot of people acknowledging that online, and I can also see why Izzy would be annoyed there. The thing with Izzy is she's never at a 0 or a 10 or a 20 or maybe a 52. It's 110 and 1,000 every single time, which is great for live feeds, I must say. Izzy, you know, is like, she's gone on this massive rant to Sarie saying, Hisam's doing all this. Bitch, what? Like, you know, like... Izzy is live feeds gold, I have to say that. I know a lot of people are finding her annoying, but you know what? Imagine how boring the feeds would be. I mean, I'm not saying like it would be fully boring, but like, Izzy brings so much to the live feeds. So much that in 22, I mean, we got nothing like that. In 21, barely anything like that. You know, just in these recent seasons where like nobody really does much and everything's, you know, squashed to the bottom. Like, you know, 23 was fantastic. I loved it. Cookout was great. But every single time there was drama, Xavier always squashed it, which was great gameplay, I must say, on his part. He always squashed beef. But I just sometimes wish maybe X was out of the mix so then the flames could be stoked. And X wasn't there to tamp it out. Great gameplay, though, on X's part. Izzy doesn't shut up. She just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. And it's creating live feeds gold. I mean, like, I don't want to get ahead of myself right now, but if and when Izzy wins head of household, oh, we're going to be in for a week. Now, this is something I want to talk about real quick. Do you all remember last year when a lot of ridiculously stupid fans took their anger on the season out on Turner's website, because Turner's business, the Rug Shack, people were leaving horrible reviews and messing up his business, which goes way beyond the game. It goes way, and people have started early this year. We of course know Hisam works in medical practice, and people have gone to his sites on Google and left low reviews. I implore anybody who's watching. I highly doubt anybody who's watching right now has done that, but I just want to raise awareness on it because it's stupid, it's ridiculous. You might not like Hisam on a game level, you might not like Hisam on a personal level, but don't go do that. Stupid. Somebody's leaving 1-star reviews saying horrible things somebody said he's a terrible doctor, he was extremely manipulating and took inappropriate pictures of me during treatment. Don't be a pathetic lowlife and do something like that. Don't. You all might have your differences in game. You might not be rooting for Hisam. I'm not rooting for Hisam. But don't go do some stupid like that. Please. I implore you all. Like I said, I doubt many people on this video would even do anything like that. Who are watching this right now would do that. But I just want to raise awareness on that. Just to bring more voices to the front to show how dumb that is. Because I know 99% of y'all will agree with me that is pathetic, childish, and immature behaviour. Don't do that shit. That is all of your live feed updates for today, folks. I thoroughly hope you all enjoyed. I try my best always to condense it into 10 to 15 minutes. And I think I did a decent job today. I hope I did. I really do. Every single day I hope I did a good job. It just felt like there was a lot to cram in, and I tried to do the best condensed version of it I could today. I need another sip of coffee right now, because that was a lot to cram into that one. I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend and has a brilliant week. I appreciate you all for supporting, as always. And I'd love to hear everybody's thoughts in the comment section below. Who's your favourite? Who's your least favourite? Who do you hope wins HOH this week? Who do you think should get evicted this week? Who do you want to get evicted this week? There's endless conversations when it comes to Big Brother, so let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you all. I hope that you're all staying safe, staying positive, and staying healthy out there. And remember to be kind to one another, especially after that dumbass Hisam review that I'm gonna say it, some dick did. Just be kind, alright? Yeah? Good. I'm like having a conversation with the camera right now. Have a great week, everybody. Thank you all for watching. Make sure that you don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to all of that wonderful stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night.